Hello everyone, welcome. I'm B-Boy Tips from Forgotten Styles Crew, Funky Surfbots. My Twitter is It's All Skill, and welcome to my walkthrough guide for Even Immortality Ends in Honkai Star Rail. Just a heads up for all players watching this video, it will contain minor spoilers, but we'll try to keep them as minimal as possible. And without further ado, please enjoy my walkthrough of Even Immortality Ends. In order to begin Even Immortality Ends, you must first complete all prerequisite Trailblazer missions first before beginning Even Immortality Ends. Once you have finished all prerequisites, this mission will become available to you. The easiest way to begin this quest is to go to your travel log and go to the sidebar where it shows Even Immortality Ends and press the go button or Y on your controller. This will give you a quick description of what to expect and the rewards you will gain for starting the Trailblaze mission. It will also give you a navigation on where you should begin and start moving towards to starting your Trailblaze mission. Your navigations will take you to a waypoint that is set to take you to the Artisanship Commission. A team I would recommend for this Trailblaze mission is Trailblazer, March 7th, Welt, and Nastasha. Essentially bring 2 Perservations, a healer, and a DPS. Once you're ready, go ahead and go to the yellow waypoint. After you've made it to the waypoint and loaded in, you should get a cutscene with Ting Yun, March 7th, Trailblazer, and Welt.
Whoa. Looks like the battle here was intense.
During the cutscene, you'll encounter a wounded or confused Cloud Striker. This will initiate a battle sequence with him.
Hurry! Leave here! I can't control myself anymore!
After you've defeated this particular Cloud Striker, this area that you're in now will become available for you to explore. In this area, expect treasure that you can find, very hard battles as well, and puzzles to solve. You can take some time here to explore this area, have a look around, and when you're finished, proceed to the yellow waypoint for the next cutscene. While you're making your way to the yellow waypoint, you'll enter a safe zone, and this will trigger a cutscene. Once you get this cutscene, you'll get inside to the next area.
Who goes there? Show yourselves! Wait, it's you. Quickly, in here. It's dangerous outside.
This next area you're in is sort of the point of no return. If you have some quest that you have not completed up until this point, it is highly advised that you go back and complete some quest, because it will be the point that you cannot clear these quests ever again, and it's the only time that you can do it. So I advise for you to go back and actually do some quests that you have not finished in this area.
Forgive me for being brief. We took over this and everything was going in. Curse it. The greatest what the disciples.
Go ahead and
I
speak to
swear.
this particular Cloud Knight that's on duty. And once you finish speak to him, speak to March. And this is the final warning you receive before actually progressing into the Trailblaze mission. March 7th will then give you a list of quests that you can complete, and it will be the only opportunity you have before they're gone forever before you can actually do these quests. These are the ones on screen now that you can do before they're gone for good. I would highly advise for players to go and actually complete these quests because they actually do give a great experience to what's to come and what is happening in this Trailblaze mission, and the rewards are also good as well. So take some time out to do them before you continue with Even Immortality Ends. Once you have finished these quests and you tell March you're ready to go, she will give you the Trailblaze mission immediately as soon as you come back into this area. After you've completed your side quest and you go back to March, she will immediately begin the Trailblazer mission and you will get a cutscene with Fu
Master
Xuan.
Diviner, you're back.
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now.
After you've watched the cutscene with Fu Xuan, she will ask you to enter the chambers. This will be the first, I guess, of many battles of this Trailblazer mission. So, the main objective of this is very simple. First, to continue with the waypoint and go down the elevator to the left side after you see Fu Xuan looking at this giant elixir. You would have to interact with 3 devices that you see in this area and turn them off. Once you see them, they'll be right in front of you. There's be an anchor available, and there's also the devices that you need to turn off. All you would have to do is go up to those devices and investigate them and shut them off. There will be a couple of battles here as well. So just take your time with this general area and turn off the devices whenever you see them. They should be one after another. Once you have completed all 3 of these and turned off all the devices, this one right here is off right now, but the other 2 that you will find will be on. It is just an example of me showing you how you can turn on and off and how it looks when these devices are set off. Once you have finished, you can go ahead and continue going straight to the waypoint, and you will then start a boss encounter for this Trailblaze mission.
I'll lead my troops to the rendezvous.
When you make it to this point, you'll get a cutscene with the Master of Disciples and Fu Xuan, and this will be a boss encounter.
Unimportant. The inevitable is already upon us.
Don Shu. It's you.
Guarded power. A most foolish choice.
After you've watched the cutscene, you will get a battle that will give you 2 waves of enemies. Go ahead and defeat these 2 waves with the team that you have assembled for this Trailblaze mission.
Master Diviner, allow me to show you what the Celestials were capable of.
I told ya I could fight. With me out here, how can we lose? Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
I'm on guard.
After you've beaten the first wave, the boss from the cutscene that you saw with Fu Xuan will then appear, and that will be your chance to beat her in this battle.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Lance ablaze!
After you've defeated this boss, you will then get a cutscene with Fu Xuan again, and after this you will have to follow her and into a boat. This is also a point where you will have to agree to not return again, so make sure to complete anything that you want to do before progressing on with Fu Xuan. Once you're ready to go ahead and speak to Fu Xuan and select time is of the essence. Let's go. To go ahead and continue forward with the Trailblaze mission. Once you've told Fu Xuan that time is of the essence and you're ready to go, the game changes perspectives to a different character, to Dan Heng. He is now playable through this part of the story. He was previously seen with the Cloud Knights, but he's trying to regroup back to the Trailblazers, but is not having any messages sent or is not being able to communicate to his main party. So he is currently with the Cloud Knights where the Trailblazers previously were. In this area, you now are able to interact and talk with a couple of characters from Honkai Star Rail. You can take the time to do this, and once you're done, you can go to the yellow waypoint and progress with the story.
I need more information.
When you're ready, continue to the yellow waypoint and follow it until you reach the lower docks with Dan Heng.
Thank you for looking out for me. I need to be careful.
What a huge cauldron. Power. It's you. You've returned.
Once you've reached the lower docks, you'll find a boat that Dan can use to get across to where his friends are, the Trailblazers.
Your enemies are waiting for you.
I'm sorry. I cannot linger here. My friends have left. I must find them.
You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us now. As headstrong as you always were. It seems you already made your decision. There is a vessel bound for Scale Gorge Waterscape, located ahead.
Once you've boarded the boat with Dan Heng, you will get a cutscene, and then at the end of this first cutscene, you will get a battle. This battle sort of has minor spoilers, so if you wish to experience this point on your own, feel free to skip this part. But I will show the battle a little bit on what happens.
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice.
After you've watched the cutscene, you will begin a battle with one of the Cloud Strikers, Yang Jin. However, this time Dan has a different appearance and is in a super powered form. He also teams up with Blade as well for this fight.
I've heard of you, Imbibitor Lunae. First it was the Stellaron Hunters, now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou. Come get me.
I have no interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Out of the way! Do not be afraid.
After the boss fight, you'll get a cutscene, and then you'll be in control of Dan Heng once again, but in a powered state or a different appearance. You'll be able to explore this beach that you're on, and all the way up till you reach an anchor. You'll then be reunited with the Trailblazers. Once you've met the Trailblazers again, this will initiate another battle, but this time with Dan.
We need to help them. Let's go. I sense a storm. Heaven's surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
After the battle, you'll get a cutscene, and Dan is now reunited with his friends again. At this statue, you'll be able to interact with all the Trailblazers as Dan, and once you're ready, you'll be able to interact with the statue in front of you, and this will get you another cutscene with Dan.
Anyway, it's great to have you with us, Dan Heng.
After the cutscene, you will unlock an item, and you can use this for music that you've unlocked at the jukebox at the Astral Express, and then you can now explore the new area with the Trailblazers, and in this area you'll have lots of battles and chests to loot as well. Take your time now to explore this area and grab all the chests and do all the hardened battles as well. I recommend to bring Trailblazer, March 7th Welt, and Nastasha, but bringing Quinn is also very good as well too. She'll be very helpful for this area or this section of the game. So for this area, there is a total about 15 chests that you can grab. Now the objective for this area is to get rid of the Vidyara seals. And I'll show you the solutions on how to do them now. After you've explored the area and you've made it to one of the waypoints on the map, you'll find these stones that you can interact with. These are the puzzles that you can solve to breaking the Vidyara seals.
If we can break the seal here.
Each of these stones has a order that you have to light them in. On the basis of each stone, there seems to be a shape with how many sides are lit up. The solution to solving the first Vidyara seal for this one, looking at it from outwards in, is top left, top right, bottom right.
It worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Tingyun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Ventilia's infiltration, along with her meticulous...
After you've solved the first Vidyara seal, make your way to the second one, but this time on the stones you'll fight a formidable foe. I recommend bringing Welt for this, as well as 2 preservations and a healer for this fight.
There are abominations up ahead. Careful, everyone.
Will of preservation.
Stay calm.
Calm your body and mind. You know nothing of the weight behind.
Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection.
Once the battle is finished, the enemy will then drop a hint to solving this Vidyara seal. You can go ahead and pick it up and obtain the item, and after you do that, you can press the right trigger and it will give you a clue to solving this Vidyara seal.
Did you notice the flagstone?
Using the photo we've obtained, we can use it to solve the Vidyara seal. We can see that there are 6 squares. 4 of these squares need to be lit up in order from smallest to biggest. We can label them from top right 1, bottom left 2, top left 3, and bottom right 4. You can make your way to 1, and when you get there you'll see 2 squares. You can light the one on the right side of 1. After that you can make your way to 2. When you get there, light the one that is on the furthest left side, and that will be 2. After 2 you can go to 3, which is on the top left side. When you get to 3, light the one on the right side. Finally, you can go to the last number, which is 4, on the bottom right. This will be just 1 solo square, so just lighting this single square will finish the Vidyara seal.
Okay, let's head to the 3rd seal.
Finally, once you've made it to the last waypoint, it will be the final Vidyara seal. The key to solving this Vidyara seal is by looking at the paintings that each stone has. On the wall you can interact with each of the stone's paintings. They will give a hint to the order of what stone needs to be torched.
Our people sing the Hymn of Clouds and dance. This mural portrays the
This mural is pretty.
This mural must be related.
Hey, do you think?
Perhaps.
Perhaps?
Interacting with the paintings would give you a hint to solving the torch puzzle. My interpretation of the paintings were it was a lifespan, so it would start with baby, young boy, young adult, into old man.
This mural describes the Vidyara. The worldly limit of our reincarnation's greatest cost. The mural depicts the Vidyara.
We can start to call out this room top and bottom. So we'll say that where the baby is top right, which is 1. After this one, it would be bottom left, where the young boys are. That would be 2. After this one, it would be bottom right for the young adult, and then top left for the old man. And this should solve our Vidyara Seal 3.
The reverence to the 3 talons is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor. The roots of the...
Once you have completed all the Vidyara seals, you can now go to the waypoint and enter the roots of the arbor. This will be the final boss encounter for Even Immortality Ends. Roots of the Arbor has a recommended team level of 50. It also has a challenge condition as well. Your team must include Jin Huang, and if Jin Huang is knocked down, the battle will immediately end. My recommended team for Roots of the Arbor would be Trailblazer Preservation, March 7th with Preservation, Nastasha with Abundance, and Jin Huang. After you've prepared your team and you go into the Roots of Arbor, you'll get a cutscene. After this cutscene finishes, you'll be walking into the final boss encounter. Before beginning the final boss encounter, it is advised that you use any curatives or buffs for your party that increase your defense or attack. Once you are prepared, go ahead and make your way to the waypoint where the lotus flower is and begin the final boss encounter.
What's she doing?
I don't want to spoil the boss fight encounter for anyone because I wish for everyone to enjoy this Trailblaze mission, so I'll be excluding it from this guide, but I will have a separate video with my boss encounter on my YouTube.
Benefactors, behold this beautiful body. The miracles of abundance live up to the name.
After you have completed the Roots of Arbor, you will then be taken back to the city, which is the interlude of Honkai Star Rail now. You will then be rewarded for completing the Trailblaze mission.
Nice.
This concludes my walkthrough of Even Immortality Ends in Honkai Star Rail. Thank you very much for watching. I am B-Boy Tips from Forgotten Styles Crew Funky Surfbots. My Twitter is It's All Skill. Until then, everyone, I'll see you guys later. You know the deal.